name is Colonel Brey Hopkins from your Colorado National Guard. And on behalf of Senator Cory Gardner, United States Senator from the great state of Colorado, Ambassador Harry Harris, United States Ambassador to the Republic of Korea, and Ambassador Cho Yoon-je, Republic of Korea Ambassador to the United States, and the over 450,000 military veterans who call Colorado home, I would like to welcome you and thank you for joining us today for the Republic of Korea Ambassador of Peace Medal Ceremony. On June 29, 1950, President Truman authorized General Douglas MacArthur to commit ground troops to blunt communist aggression. With this action, American troops had entered the war on South Korea's behalf. At first, the war was a defensive one, a war to get the communists out of South Korea. By the end of the summer, President Truman and General Douglas MacArthur, the commander in charge of the Asian theater, decided on a new set of war aims. Now, for the Allies, the Korean War became offensive. It was a war to liberate the North from the communists.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to be with all of you here today. I am grateful to the city of Aurora for making arrangements this truly is. To be joined by our heroes, Korean War veterans. To have this incredible occasion to be joined by General Loh, to be joined by Ambassador Harris, to be joined by our great South Korea ambassador to the United States. I think this was probably the first time that we have ever had this opportunity in Colorado for such distinguished guests to join us to celebrate, to give thanks to our Korean veterans. General Loh, thank you, and Ambassador Chris Hill is here as well, who also has opportunities to have served in Korea and the work that he pursued for peace on the peninsula. Thank you, Ambassador Hill. Thank you, ambassadors, all of you, for joining us. Thank you to the veterans, to your families, for being here today. Thank you for sharing your life and sacrifice so that we could stand here today in peace and freedom. And we are so honored that you are here today. Thank you for joining us. The U.S. Republic of Korea partnership is the bedrock of peace and security in East Asia. Our two countries have a historic partnership forged in blood. And the medals that will be awarded today are a symbol of this special relationship. You have sacrificed so much for this nation.
So, thanks for that introduction. It's great to be here. Mr. Churchill once said that, you know, if I've got a 3-hour speech to give, I can just do it off the cuff. But if I've got an impromptu speech to give, it's going to take hours to get that one right. So I don't have hours, but this is an impromptu commentary. Let me just say that I stand before you in the presence of giants. Now, I'm not talking about the luminaries in the front row. There are some luminaries in this front row. There's Senator Gardner, there's the mayor, there's General Loh, there's a sergeant major, and there's a bunch of excellencies in this front row. I'm talking about the folks here who are really the giants of the day, giants of the age, and I want you all to join me in giving them a round of applause.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Senator Gardner, for hosting this very meaningful ceremony. And also I would like to thank the City of Aurora and Mayor LeGare for organizing this ceremony this afternoon. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Senator Gardner again for his unwavering support for rock-solid Republic of Korea and the United States alliance, and for being a great friend of Korea. As Korea's ambassador to the United States, I get to travel many cities of this great country. I visit the businesses, local governments, and other groups that are involved in Korea and Korea-US alliance. But my visit with the United States veterans of the Korean War are always the most meaningful and memorable parts of this trip.
The Republic of Korea is honored to present the Ambassador of Peace Medal today. The official proclamation reads as follows. It is a great honor and pleasure to express the everlasting gratitude of the Republic of Korea and our people for the service you and your countrymen have performed in restoring and preserving our freedom and independence. We cherish in our hearts the memory of your boundless sacrifices in helping us reestablish our free nation. In grateful recognition of your dedicated contributions, it is our privilege to proclaim you an ambassador of peace. With every good wish of the people of the Republic of Korea, let each of us reaffirm our mutual respect and friendship that may endure for generations to come. We now ask that Senator Gardner, Ambassador Harris, Ambassador Cho, Mayor LeGare, Major General Loh, and Command Sergeant Major Woods please come forward to the front of the room, please. We will call each veteran forward, so we please ask that you hold your applause until all presentations have concluded. Family are welcome and encouraged to come forward to take photos during the presentation. The first this afternoon, Mr. John Bailey, United States Marine Corps. Mr. Richard Eamon, United States Marine Corps. Miss Kay Dunn. Robert Womack, United States Navy, and Mr. Robert Frank, United States Army. We would also like to recognize the following veterans who have been awarded the Ambassador of Peace Medal posthumously. Members of their families will receive the medal on their behalf at a ceremony later this year, presented by the 1st Marine Division Association President, Master Sergeant John Decker. Alfred R. Apodaca, Ed Bennett, Max Brown, Harold Daw, Laverne Everett, Talbot Fords, Larry Lawler, Ed May, Jim McCarley, Mr. Jim Peabody, Joseph D. Ryan, Gary Wilkins, and John Wyman, all of the United States Marine Corps.
Please join me in prayer. Lord, you know we live in a troubled world. Our nations are striving to maintain peace in the midst of trouble by building and maintaining a strong and well-trained and well-equipped military. But it is written, unless the Lord builds the house, the workers labor in vain. I pray that our nations would seek your help in building the house so that we would not labor in vain. In the name of Jehovah Sabaoth, the Lord of the armies of heaven.